Hey guys, eman here, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22, and welcome to the brand new eman house that we had to spend our life savings on due to the world-ending events transpiring on the island. Man, that's word salad. Aren't you forgetting something? Oh yeah, it's also our birthdays, but no one realistically cares about that. Ha! Correction! No one cares about your birthday. My birthday is 10 times better to celebrate than yours. Dude, all three of us are the same person, and we have the same birthday. Oh, can it, you four-fingered freak? Okay, we are not starting a fight on our special day. eman, what do you have planned for this video that's celebrating our birthday? Well, since I am the Fortnite channel, is there anything in Fortnite that can somehow correspond with my birthday? You gotta be kidding me! Hey guys, eman here, and stand and fight. You know what's right. Defeat the evil and save the world tonight. Look, man, I don't know if you guys like me or not, but at least I know my girl Ray likes me, because she always says, "You saved everyone" twice to me. Technically, tomorrow is Fortnite's 9-year anniversary of existing on this horrible planet. Man, Fortnite, 9 years ago. Feels weird that it's been existing in this mortal realm for almost a decade, but I feel like people just don't talk about the roots of Fortnite anymore. You know, before the metaverse, before UEFN, before creative, before even Battle Royale. Everyone sees Fortnite as this Battle Royale game, but never talks about the fact that this guy is the original colonizer. We new gens, yes we need to pay respects to our founding fathers. Sorry, I'm not a founder. Welcome back to the series where I will personally talk about every single Fortnite mode that I am currently able to play and capture footage for. Please, for the love of God, I need to think of a name for this series. Last time we talked about the game mode that I considered forgotten, called Blitz Royale. But this time, we'll be talking about a game mode that was forgotten for a very long time, replaced by its more popular older brother, but put back in the spotlight a few months ago. That's right, in this video, we'll be talking about Fortnite. Save the world.
Why would you make Captain America black? Fuck you!
Welcome to the year of 2011, when Minecraft was getting pretty big. Everyone still used MP3 players, the year my comic redo takes place in, and the year where Osama bin Laden died. I won't lie, it was pretty good if you was 6 years old like me watching Lego Ninjago while playing Flash games on the Windows Vista laptop. But unbeknownst to me, while I was doing all those things, in late 2011 during Spike's Video Game Awards, man, remember that show? Epic Games announced a brand new game that they were working on called Fortnite, a game using their Unreal Engine 3 to drive players to be creative and resourceful while surviving the night. This sounds like Minecraft. But no, you don't get it. It's a mix between Minecraft and Left 4 Dead. That makes it swag. The game was announced to be exclusive to PC and to be released in 2013, but just like everything, including probably my own childhood, it had some developmental issues. Swapping between Unreal Engine 3 and Unreal Engine 4 was like a completely unique process that they had to go through, which slowed down development. Not only that, but top leaderships was changing left and right because of the Tencent investments that was going on. The foundation of the core of the game had to completely change because they had to go for a games as a service model, which we all now know as live service nowadays. The game even went from an art style change from being super grim to this more cartoony style that we know Fortnite as today, especially the Chapter 1 days. But all of it was worth it because Fortnite was now set to release on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC as a paid early access July 25th, 2017, with it being announced to become free-to-play in 2018. Well, technically, if you paid for like the founders, you would have gotten it 4 days early, but shut up, we're not talking about specifics here. Actually, fun fact, the game was actually in a playable state for 2 years prior to this day, but they wanted to make sure they had some backloaded content in order to have a more update games as a service approach to it. But yeah, that's how Fortnite came to be. And then they released a Battle Royale mode later that year, September, in early access, and it blew up. This unexpected success and eyes on Fortnite made the developer team split up into two parts, with one focusing on Save the World, which is what it's called now instead of just Fortnite, and the other one being called Fortnite Battle Royale. And then a few years passed by, and it's now June 2020, where Save the World was finally leaving early access and was dubbed by Epic as it being a full release. But this meant that they were stopping development altogether on Save the World, or at the very least slowing down development heavily. The game also was going to stay as a premium title, meaning that it would not go free to play, at least anytime soon. In my personal opinion, I feel like that they did this because they realized that Battle Royale was going to be their cash cow, and they wanted to put more resources in that instead of Save the World, meaning that Save the World would get less and less and less until it just wasn't going to be supported anymore. So even though there was a giant campaign to save the world, it just slowly fell into the relevant sea while Fortnite Battle Royale just kept getting updates. Until recently. Earlier this year, in our God-given 2026, they started somewhat acknowledging Save the World's existence. Like they put bacon in a fridge! And then eventually starting to tease something big coming for the mode. And that was a free-to-play update for Save the World. This free-to-play update happened on April 16th, 2026, and it introduced a brand new hub world. There was a little event tying itself back into Battle Royale, and the progression systems even changed. And it's just very nice to see Save the World get some flowers that it deserves for being the building block of this game. Jesus Christ, it took so long to actually get to this point because Save the World's development is way bigger than any of the other game modes, and I just wanted to emphasize that part. So yeah, since Save the World is literally a full-on game, I will not be discussing anything related to the story specifically. However, I will just be talking about the state of the game right now and the basic core mechanics of the mode. Oh my god, this is so boring! When are we going to get into the gameplay? I was already going to do— What are you doing? We're trying to find a cake, duh. Yeah, stick with the times, Unk. What's Unk? Is that new slang? Oh god, I forgot you're stuck in 2011. We'll go get cake later. Just let me finish this video, okay? Bet. So, Save the World is a 4-player co-op survival game with a simple gameplay loop of building bases and fortresses, surviving hordes of monsters, gathering resources, and doing the mission objectives of that level. These missions are held in 4 locations, which are Stonewood, Plankerton, Canny Valley, and the filler questline location, Twine Peaks. There are also events that have their own areas to progress. Mission objectives include, but are not limited to, rescuing the survivors, placing and protecting the Atlas, not those guys who made this disgusting creature, lifting up Lars's van, retrieving data, and so much more. So yeah, the basic gameplay loop is to start a mission, gather resources if needed, complete the objective, and go to the next one. Simple, but boy, does this game have depth. There is so much going on, like you can save survivors and have them join you on missions, you can craft weapons from schematics that you got from other missions, challenges, or loot llamas, you can equip a hero between 4 classes, which are Outlanders, Soldiers, Ninjas, and Constructors. If you really get into this mode, there is so much to sink your teeth in, and the best part is you get witty commentary from the members of Homebase. Look, I know, I said I wouldn't talk about the story, but holy crap, this story in this is so good. I haven't played this mode a lot, but I plan on to, just for the banter between the characters. It's just so good. I don't have footage of it, but have you heard the piracy conversation? It's so goofy, man. Save the World is a great experience, and I recommend for everyone to at least try it. Too bad they left it in an incomplete state. What are you guys doing now? Being patriotic. You should join us. Please, just let me finish this video. Since Stickman eman stole my line, yes, Epic did leave Save the World in an incomplete state. While the full release of the mode happened in 2020, it is obvious that the team had more ideas planned for this mode, but that reality was cut short when Battle Royale was doing 10 times better than Save the World. So making new content was unlikely going to come anytime soon. But that was 2020. Let's look at how the mode is doing right now after the free-to-play boom that happened. Ew. Fortnite Save the World's player count is about the exact same as it was before the free-to-play even launched, meaning that the free-to-play launch didn't really bring any new players per se into Save the World. So why is that? Well, I kind of blame it on two reasons. One of them is our attention spans, because let's be honest, when I played Save the World back then, at least for me, I used to literally complain about the mission lengths and how they were way too long. I'm no longer like that anymore. I will sit down and play Save the World mission any day, but yeah, Fortnite players are impatient. Have you seen them play Ballistic? The second reason for this, however, is the fact that, to be honest, everyone who wanted to play Save the World has already played Save the World. They already went on ahead and actually spent the money to buy Save the World. So yeah, Save the World is kind of a niche thing, so not a lot of people will be into it, and that is completely fine. Games do have their niches, but that's probably why the player count is just naturally low. That's like me expecting someone to play Rhythm Heaven when rhythm games are kinda niche. Well, I mean, rhythm games aren't really that niche, but you get the point. It doesn't help the fact that a lot of questionable decisions are being made at Epic Games, making people not really want to play the game anymore, and the fact that all these companies are just fighting for our attention anyways. So Save the World is an amazing mode. I really want you guys to try it at least once if you never played it. Just give it a chance. It's so good, trust me. Save the World is not a perfect mode. There is a lot of issues that need to be handled. The story has been on hold for more than 5 years, and it's not for everyone, but damn it, I will vouch for it. That's why, in order to end off this video, I would like to give you guys my beautiful idea for Save the World revival. So here we go. If you were to ask me what I would have personally wanted from Save the World before it became free to play, I would have told you a completely different answer than what I would be giving you right now. And that answer would have been to make Save the World a completely separate game, an actual full release. Imagine a physical version of Save the World completely on disc or cartridge that had a completed story and was able to be enjoyed completely alone or with a group if you wanted to. And if you link your Epic Games account, you will be able to use your cosmetics out of it. I don't know how founders benefits will work, but if you were a founder, it will stay as it is, and it would have just been so sick. But we are in the reality where Save the World is free to play, so I will talk about it in that context from now on. So I have nothing to say. Yeah, I actually have nothing to say, because I personally believe that Save the World, all it really needs is just more development. The story needs to continue. Just more content. I believe that Save the World is in a pretty okay state right now. Everyone who wants to play it is already playing it, so just give them a bone and actually give them brand new content. We got a little tease of brand new content with the Dark Voyager showing up, but We need the story to continue, or at least give us more filler missions or something. And finally, the most important thing! Given that his med kit back, he really can't leave without it. Alright guys, I'm done with the video, and where did y'all go? Happy birthday, E-Man! Aw, you guys, this is really depressing when you consider the fact that both of you guys are just other parts of me, but materialized as human beings in a comic script and in an animation. Just shut up and enjoy this for once! Yeah, I probably should. Hey, wait, why are you guys still here? Oh! I didn't say the outro yet. Well, that's all for this video. Have a good day, or night, or whatever time zone you're in. See ya!